Step Up Academy was born out of a need for a new educational model. When I was looking for a school for my two children, I really wanted to find some place that met their educational needs, but also their social needs and their sensory needs. I said to myself, there isn't anything. My background is an artist, and so artists create what doesn't exist. We do that all the time, and so I turned to my husband and said, we just need to build a school.
The mission at Step Up Academy is to equip our students with more skills than they had when they entered here in the area of academics, social skills, behavior skills, and then to be able to help them transition back to a least restrictive environment or back to any other school in the community.
We were in a dire situation. We were asked to leave the school where he was, and really with no options. They didn't really point us in a direction. And William is that high-functioning kid, but he had a lot of needs and was struggling.
My son, Jason, he was diagnosed with a speech delay around 2.5 years. We started going for early intervention, so early speech. And so he did speech for a few months. They said, let's do a behavioral assessment. And we went to Disney World about a month later, and we were in Epcot, and we got an email that your son has autism.
Prior to coming to independent schools, I taught in Radnor School District and had a very diverse, inclusive classroom. And I missed that coming to independent schools. And I felt it was really hard to help our kids think about being compassionate in spirit and collaborative in action with a smaller segment of the population that could come here.
A few years ago, the Meadowbrook School and a Step Up Academy began a partnership where we allowed a student to come join our typical student body. And what I've really enjoyed is that the students who come from a Step Up fully engage with the same type of vigor that our students do. And their participation allows us to get a greater sense of some of the challenges that a student might experience.
I was homeschooling Jaden, and I needed help. He's getting a lot of speech now because he's nonverbal, and I see the difference at home.
Olive's entire being has changed for the better. She has become so much more communicative. I mean, it's night and day from when she started.
Their vision for helping kids who may not be well served in a regular education setting initially is about meeting them where they are educationally, but within sort of a more broader world context.
We are probably the only private school for any child with special needs that their mission is not to keep their kids forever. It's sad to see them go, but that is our ultimate goal, is to really have our students leave us and be successful elsewhere.
I appreciate their mission of viewing their students' education as not just a set of skills and concepts, but really as an experience, and an experience of being with people in the world.
For a child like William, this was exactly where he needed to be. It's a lifesaver. It's changed my family and our lives.
A Step Up Academy was a sort of beacon of light in what was a sort of dark path.
I would do anything I needed to do to keep him here. This place is heaven on earth for me. And these people are angels in our life. I love them as much as I love anyone in my family.